Okay, it is July 17 of 2020, and I'm in Bridgewater, Virginia, at Jimmy Dixon's house, who goes by Jimmy D. My name is Billy Bob Exotic, and I'm the twin brother of Joe Exotic. You might know Joe Exotic from the Tiger King documentary. Well, Joe got framed and got 22 years in prison, and I'm making a cross-country speaking engagement tour to raise money for his appeal. So Jimmy D has hired me to come talk to you guys because he's too shy to do it himself. So anyway, I'll be appearing at the Elton Car Wash tonight. Big event there. Now, here's all the stuff I'm supposed to tell you. It's basically about your reunion in 2022. And so I gotta just get going because I think the old boy's got a control problem. He really wants to do everything his way. So anyway, I know about you guys. 1972, Jimmy D toured me around campus and showed me around and told me all about how it's going to be in 2020. No date's been set yet. It's usually the middle of October. But here's the stuff that's gonna happen. Here are all the events that are planned. Okay. Am I doing okay? So going to start out Thursday evening with a potluck dinner at Jimmy D's house in Bridgewater. And I follow the law very carefully, you know, and I know that in July 1 of 2020, Virginia law changed and basically decriminalized marijuana. So I know I'm not supposed to say this, but I just can't help it. All right, Jimmy D, just relax. So anyway, I said, man, you must have blown a lot of dope back then, 68 to 72. And Jimmy D told me that, no, he tried it a few times, but he never inhaled. Okay, so, okay, I'll stick to the damn script. Just let me alone. That's the potluck dinner. That means food and whatever else on Thursday. On Friday, you're going to have free time for campers, okay, in the morning. Do whatever you want. Walk around the campus and see the new buildings. They got a library, renovated the library. It's not the library anymore. It's called the Learning Center. Oh, the Learning Center, my God. But yeah, you can peek into that. And there's some other buildings too. But anyway, the main event on Friday is going to be early bird lunch. Early bird lunch with Jimmy D at the KCC. Okay, and he said he told me you guys would know what KCC. Anyway, 11:15 we meet in the lobby. At 11:30 we go in and eat. Okay, and after that there's free times, and the college is going to have an airport trip and an equestrian center for you social majors. That's horses. And you can do that in the afternoon. There's a carpool and all that stuff. But probably, unless you got a whole lot of energy, you probably ought to be resting because we got to be back at 5:30 at the KCC to register for the Ripple Society banquet, which starts at 6. Okay. So I'm to explain the Ripple Society banquet to you guys. Now, originally I thought, Jesus, this is a really cool group of people. They're getting together and they're going to celebrate all the Ripple wine they drank when they were in college. That is so cool. But it's not like that. It's basically a lot of old people getting together. And you guys know how this works. After you've been out 50 years, which will be 2022, you get to come back and you get to be inducted into the Ripple Society banquet, or Ripple Society. You get inducted into the Ripple Society at the Ripple Society banquet. Yeah, that's how it works, right? Am I doing a pretty good job on that? Yeah. Okay, so I got that, you know, you guys will know how that goes. A lot of old people, you know, a lot of old people. Anybody can come to that wants to. And they have it every year. And you got to be out 50 years. Okay, I'll move on. All right, from 6 to 8 p.m. is the Ripple Society banquet itself in the KCC. Okay, now I've never been to one of them, but I can just imagine that's pretty dynamic event. Okay, but things pick up greatly after it's over. Oh yeah, at the Ripple Society banquet, they will formally induct our class into the Ripple Society. I already said that. Yeah, okay. And so we get formally inducted, and then we get to give a lot of money. That's what it's all about. We get to give a lot of money to the college. All right, and then I figure about 8 o'clock, your banquet's going to end. And so Jimmy D tells me there's going to be a post-Ripple Society banquet. Post-Ripples, that means like after it's over. And what it is, it's just going to be for us, class 72 people. And there they guess, and we go over to the President's Suite in Nininger Hall. Okay? That's UP majors probably very endeared to that building. That's the gym. Okay? Yeah. And they have over there now called the President's Suite. We go over to the President's Suite in Nininger Hall, and we have a post-Ripple. Okay, the big deal about that is two things. Jimmy D said he never thought he'd live to see the day. Open bar, you get all the booze you want on campus. Good God. When we were there, they used to throw us out if they caught us drinking. Jesus. Okay, and the second thing is a skit, an honest to God skit's going to be put on by three known thespians, yeah. Janie Valerio and Brian Hausapple, and a heavy hitter. Those two are locals down in Stanton, done a lot of community stuff. And then they're hiring, or also coming in from San Francisco, is the heavy hitter. I mean, the real deal, the guy who has had a career in production and plays and acting, John Sheridan from San Francisco. So those three are going to have a skit. Now they haven't told Jimmy D what it's going to be, but Jimmy D assures you that it will be PG, right? Okay. All right. I don't want to upset anybody. All right, so that's Friday, okay? Then Saturday, all right, I'll move it along. Saturday is the class picture at around 11:15 or so. The record, Jimmy D tells me the record is 64 people. Class 69 had 64 people. Now we want to go with 100, okay? Jimmy D says he's got 150 of y'all's emails, okay? And Dee Dee Beckwith Sullivan is helping them with that, and we're going to recruit 100 of you jokers or more to be at the class picture and come on Saturday, okay? All right, and then after we do the class picture, we trot over to the president's house, okay? Not the president's suite in the gymnasium building, but right next door where he lives. Remember, President Geyser, well, this one's President Bushman, and he lives the same place. Yeah, the president's house, rent-free. God darn. And then that's at noon, and the big deal there is going to be speeches. And Jeff Chase has a very important speech he's going to make about the deceased, honoring deceased alums. Then the game's at 2. When the game's over after 2, it'll be about 5:30. Then we're going to go out to Ellie's house because we're going to be hungry, and we're going to eat the food that's left over from the potluck dinner at Jimmy D's on Thursday. We're going to eat the food, plus maybe have some more food. And, socialize a bit. And Jimmy D tells me he's got one event planned for Ellie's. And around 7 or 7:30, when we're all feeling kind of mellow, Jimmy D is going to put on a Bridgewater College 1968 to 1972 trivia contest. Okay? He's going to have a bunch of questions. And it's going to be boys against girls. The co-captains for the guys is Dennis Doherty and Brian Hausapple. And for the ladies, Judy Richardson-Myers and Barbara Tully. Now the problem is Jimmy D just does this stuff and he doesn't tell anybody about it. So these people don't know that they're named as co-captains for their respective teams. So if you guys don't want to do it, let him know and he'll get somebody else. Okay, Jimmy D tells me he's got a great prize. He just got this inspirational idea for a prize for the winning team, but he's not going to, of course, tell anybody. Okay. Now, I'm almost done, all right? Almost done. After we have the contest, we probably be 8 o'clock, and then we start into another phase of the gathering. And as Shakespeare said, to be or not to be. As Jimmy D says, dancing or not dancing? That is the question. So, we'll see what happens there. Okay, so that's, who knows how long that'll go. That might go to like 9:30. But wait, there is more. There is more. Now, I'm supposed to sing this. Jimmy D wants me to sing this. Okay, here goes. Woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. It didn't hurt. The beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Okay, if you guys are country music aficionados, you can recognize that song as Johnny Cash's Sunday Morning Coming Down. So Jimmy D says, to close this thing out, it ain't over till it's over. On Sunday morning at 8:30, in the KCC, Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m., we're going to have a going away breakfast, okay? And he says for me to tell you guys to sit on the elevated section on the left-hand side. And I say to you guys, 8:30 on Sunday, college kids won't be around at all. There will be only you old codgers in there. It won't be a problem. So, okay, basically over. This is what's planned for 2 years from now, okay, middle of October 2022, all right? And if you really are into this, get an Airbnb. Contact Jimmy D. He knows how to do it. He'll get you hooked up with an Airbnb. Come on down on Tuesday, and on Wednesday we can rent a van, a couple, maybe 2 vans, and we just drive around, okay? That'd be cool on Wednesday. And then, of course, Thursday is the potluck dinner at Jimmy D's house, and the rest of it just flows. So there you have it. That's the plan for 2 years from now, and God willing, we'll all be here. And Jimmy D says to close this out by saying, "Good health to us all, and lots of grandchildren." Okay. So how is that? Was that pretty good? Did you think you got your money's worth out of that? You really should have done this yourself. It's not a big deal. But you're just so daggone shy. I know you're very shy. So anyway, I hope that worked out good. And if you got any questions or something, just email Jimmy D. Okay, I gotta go to Elton. See you guys.